So, I'm Carl, and my whole life I was raised atheist, far from church. Atheist, borderline Satanist. Me and my sister would do seances and go out to the woods and look for ghosts. And I remember there's one time we were up in Michigan and we were out in the forest and we were looking for ghosts and everything, and we found them. We were looking for the supernatural, and we were looking for not the Holy Spirit, but we were looking for spirits. And I remember this time where there was there's this river where this train goes over it, but the train bridge is broken. And we were walking down the train bridge and a train comes down it. And it wasn't no natural train, it was like a ghost train. And I remember it kind of changed us to keep kind of searching after ghosts and supernatural things like that. I remember my sister would see ghosts quite frequently. I grew up in a household full of drug addicts and alcoholics. And so me and my sister were just kind of left to our own devices. And she would get visited on the regular of this little ghost all the time, would follow her around everywhere. And that little ghost would scare the life out of me. But for some reason, we kept searching for those things. We kept going after those things. We kept listening to the satanic music. My life has been full of drugs. A lot of my family members, there's a heavy spirit of suicide in my family. Come from people who could, suicide, murders, drug addicts. The two people closest to me were my uncle and my grandfather. And my uncle ended up murdering my grandfather and killing himself. And those were my two favorite guys. And so those were my men I looked up to, because my dad left me at a young age. And I was just kind of lost and broken. And so I just kept searching after drugs and alcohol. And I lost my purity at a very young age. 12 years old is not an age for you to go after seeking those things. 12 years old, I gave my purity away to an 18-year-old. I was 12. She just got out of prison and took my purity away from me. And from there on, I never respected women. I never respected them. I would just keep stacking the numbers. I was like, how many more women can I get in my life? How many more women? And then my wife came into my life. My wife, Lauren. And she just changed everything for me. She never gave up on me. She started coming here. I'd be coming over here. I'd still be smoked out. I'd be in the back. Pastor Paul would come up to me and he'd give me a hug. He'd be like, I love you, brother. I'm high right now. I'm drunk right now. And Pastor Paul's coming up and loving on me still. And my wife never gave up on me. She said, Lord, this is in your hands. For him to quit his addictions is in your hands, Lord. And April 7th, 5 years ago, I've never looked back. Cold turkey. Drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, all gone. And then when I got the Holy Spirit, that was something special for me, because I didn't have a hand laid on me. I didn't go search it out. I was like, Lord, if this is real, I want this. So I sat in my room with the Bible open and I said, I'm not going to sleep until I have it. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, the sun's rising, nothing's happening. And I'm like, Lord, why can't I get it? What's wrong with me? Why can't I have this? This is gift. I thought I can have this. And all of a sudden, and now I can't stop. And now I can't stop. And I want more. I want more. I want more. I want more. Oh, it is true. Who the Son sets free is free indeed.
Lauren, where are you? Where? You just never know where she's going to be. Come on. Come up here. This is our photographer. Matt, where are you? If you're in here, I want you to come take Lauren and Carl's picture because she never gets her picture taken. Come on. Come over here, guys. Come over here with your husband right now. Yeah, Mia can take it. This lady is capturing the moments of revival, and it is going out to a nation. Can we give God praise for a godly marriage, a wife that wouldn't stop praying, a life that's been transformed, someone that was an atheist is now serving God of the universe. You might be Carl in this room tonight. You might be Lauren in this room tonight. A wife who is praying for her husband. We have them standing up here tonight to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ to you. If he can change Carl, he can change you. If her prayers can be answered, your prayers can be answered. Can we give God a shout? Carl, lead him in a shout. Come on.